My ex betraying me is one thing, but my shoes?
Yeah, it's Luna, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing something I'm both equally as excited for as I'm dreading it, and that's doing a wardrobe clear out slash organization slash spring summer switchover. So I'm really excited for this, but I'm also dreading it so much.
It's kind of insane when I think about for how many people a wardrobe is a point of frustration, because we should be getting excited to get ready. It should be an easy task to get ready. You should be able to pick out what we want, and it should really elevate our mood for the entire day. It sets the mood for our entire day, picking out our pieces and picking clothes that we feel good in. And for so many people, it's getting frustrating. Maybe some things don't fit. Maybe there's some other reasons that you're not feeling good in your clothes. I do have to admit, I have curated my wardrobe quite well. I do like to keep it organized at all times. But at this time of the year, it really is a mess for me as well, because we have this very transitional period going on, and I have winter clothes in my wardrobe. I have a spring clothes, I have even some summer, I have a bit of fall. There's literally everything going on in my wardrobe. Perfect example, I have my summer hats here, and next to it I have my wool scarves. So there's so much happening in my wardrobe that when I'm getting ready, I feel so overwhelmed because there's too many things happening at once, and it's very much a first world problem thing to have, to be overwhelmed by my closet, and also feel like I mentally have a bit of clutter going on because of that. But I do want to tackle it today. I have 3 wardrobes over here, so these are 2 and there's 1 over there as well, and I also have a clothing rack over there. But we're going to start with this wardrobe, and these 2 are my main wardrobes as well. And I'm going to start with getting all my winter clothes out of here. Maybe you're wondering, Luna, why do you still have your winter clothes in your wardrobe as well? It's because the weather has been so all over the place. I was wearing this dress one day. This is a very spring summery dress. I was wearing this with sandals, and it was so hot that I even had to put my hair up. But not 2 days later, I had to wear this wool coat because the weather was so dreadful and rainy and cold. And I live in Belgium, so there will always be a bit of rain, but at least the temperatures are hotter. So if it's a dreadful day, it's a warm, dreadful day. On this side of the wardrobe, these were all the winter pieces still left in here. I do also have a lot of year-round clothes in here because, I don't know, just like a black blouse, I feel like this is a year-round item that I can always use. So there's also like items that never leave my wardrobe. I'm actually kind of wondering why I still have my wool sweater in this wardrobe as well, because that definitely seems like a bit of overkill. Okay, this sweater, I feel, because of it, it has holes in it, I feel like it has potential to still be worn over something, but it is quite a thick sweater. Luna, you're not going to wear that. Put it in storage. My turtleneck pile that definitely feels out of season. The matching wool skirts that I don't even know why is still in here as well, because that's just too hot at this time of year. Cardigans, I think this is also overkill. This one does seem like a good one to kind of throw over a summer fit for when it's a bit colder in the evening. I definitely think that this could still work. I think the colors are also incredibly cute. Almost missed this, but I don't need my winter tights, I'd say. We have a turtleneck with short sleeves, and I love this one. But when do you wear a turtleneck with short sleeves? Also really looks very nice with these pants. It's such a specific thing that I love wearing, but if it's cold, I'll go for a full-on turtleneck. If it's warm, I go for a t-shirt. When do I wear a turtleneck t-shirt? Questions.
I'm actually now currently sat at the wardrobe at the end, so this is the furthest corner of my room. It's also the darkest corner, which is why I don't use this as my daily wear closet. This is more of a miscellaneous kind of wardrobe. So in here I put occasional wear pieces or pieces that are more specific, or pieces that aren't fully in season yet. So yeah, this is a bit of the miscellaneous wardrobe of shame that I'm showing you right now, and this also needs to get rid of the winter clothes.
We had the slightest bit of sun a second ago, and now it's raining again. Obviously it's Belgium, it always has to rain here, but it also feels nice to do a clear out when it's a bit rainy outside. It feels, I don't know, fitting. On top of that, I'm also just realizing my mom, when she does a wardrobe clear out, she mainly does it because her weight fluctuates a lot and she doesn't know what still fits her and what still doesn't. And I really can't imagine how frustrating of an endeavor that will be to just have to try everything on again and see what fits and what doesn't. And I think it's quite discouraging, but I know she also said she does like doing it because then she doesn't feel discouraged in the morning. So yeah, I'm just realizing how annoying it is working with weight fluctuations. personally, when my weight fluctuates, it's mainly around my hips, bum, and thigh area. So it's pants that I clear out the most, that if they don't fit, there's just nothing to do with. But it's also why I have so many clothes. I have a lot of clothes from when I was a teenager that I still have. For instance, this blouse, I got this when I was 16, 17 for a presentation at school from H&M, and it's still in such a pristine condition, and I still wear it all the time because it's just a white button-up blouse. You can't do anything wrong with that. And that's why I have a good collection of clothes, because yeah, my weight fluctuates mainly around my bottom half, and dresses and skirts I find still tend to fit because they have more, I guess, more give to them, but pants are something else. A winter dress that has escaped. You need to go in storage. You may be looking at my wardrobe and think, oh, how is this organized? Because I know a lot of people organize their wardrobe in terms of putting the same colors together. I actually organize my wardrobe in terms of thickness. So naturally I'm still in the process of organizing my wardrobe, but I do want to show you what I mean by putting my clothes from thinnest to thickest. So over here I have this very thin bodysuit, and then over here I have more of a thick black blouse, not super thick, but for this time of year it's a bit thicker. So what I do then is in the morning when I'm getting dressed, I'm like, okay, what's the weather like? And then I know in which section I have to look. If the weather is warmer, I look here. Is it more in between, I look more here. And if it's a bit more chilly, I look more over here. And that's how I do this in every single season. And the same as with my vests over here. You can see this is more of a, this has no sleeves, this is just a very open vest. And on the back we have more of my coats that are more thick. So for my hanging wardrobe, I find this the most convenient way for me to get dressed. And I also have my clothes in sections. So this is tops, this is jackets and vests, and the same I do with my dresses and pants. So this is how I organize that. So then when it comes down to picking out outfits in the morning, I look which side is this sound fully back again? Am I overexposed again now? I think I am. Here we have this beautiful top from Sandro that I haven't gotten too long ago, and I actually used this in my spring, what was it called? Chic outfits for spring, old money outfits for spring, something like that. And I love it so much, but this is a crop top. And this is something I would wear when I would be going out with friends. But going to work, this is not very much of a piece that I would wear to that. So I'm going to have to figure out if I want to keep it in this side of the wardrobe or if this needs to be more in the miscellaneous wardrobe. But I do love this item. I'm kind of ashamed to share that this is the current state of my bed. And the reason my bed looks like that is because the miscellaneous wardrobe looks like this currently. So now my horror mentality comes into play, because this is a jacket my sister gave me and I think it's very cool. But I do fit in it, but it just feels a bit tight on the arms. So what do I do with that? Wouldn't wear it on this outfit, but I do think it's a really cool jacket. And if I'm not wearing it for a long period of time, I think it's fine. It's not like it's cutting off my blood circulation or anything. But I do think it's a really cool jacket, and I don't know. This is what happens. Then I've just put it in storage for future me to deal with it. But sometimes it's good to keep things. Sometimes I have grabbed things that I put in storage, even some items that were in there for 2 years and I hadn't worn in 2 years, that I was like, oh, I like this again, and then I picked it up and suddenly started loving it again. So that's why I can get rid of anything. This coat is very much a winter item, but yet I'm not going to put it in storage. I'm going to put it in a miscellaneous closet because this was an investment I made. It's a coat from Boss and it's beautiful, but I don't want to put it in storage because most things I put in storage I fold, and I want to keep this in a pristine condition. Same with my beautiful Sandro coat, and same with my favorite Massimo Dutti blazer dress situation. So these are going in the miscellaneous wardrobe so I can keep them all very nice and in good condition. So organization wise, I have the thinnest pieces over here and then the thickest, the same is going on over here and the same is going on over here. And then if we switch to the other side, this is thinnest to thickest and this is thinnest to thickest. That's always how I do it. That's how my brain works. Like halfway I feel like, I don't know why, it's just how my brain works. This system of organization is something I've been doing for a very long time. It's very intuitively for me. So just try to figure out what works for you, because everyone is completely different, and the main point of your wardrobe system is that it's easy for you to use. Okay, I know aesthetics are important to a lot of people, but just make it easy and intuitive to use so you're not like every morning standing there like, oh my god, I cannot not like that. I don't know why I was doing that. I don't know why I was being so dramatic, but I just was trying to illustrate a point. Yesterday evening, I impulsively bought something because I am so afraid of insects. I think my insect fear has still something to do with that one SpongeBob episode that probably traumatized me as a kid. But I love my clothes. I've been spending so long curating it. I've been spending my hard-earned money on it, and I spend my time on it. And I'm very much afraid of getting moths in my wardrobe. I don't have any, but I'm afraid of them. I don't want them in my wardrobe. I cannot afford buying an entire new wardrobe. That's crazy. I can buy something every now and then, but an entire new wardrobe, that's not happening. So I impulsively bought some cedar wood because the ones I have a few of these cedar wood thingies. It sounds like I'm doing an ad, but I'm not. I'm just really excited about this. I really hate bugs. I really hate insects. I don't know. It's just a thing. And since life is so expensive, I really don't want to buy an entire new wardrobe. Also, I love my clothes. And I bought on impulse an entire box of cedar wood thingies, and I'm really excited about this because the ones I have are very old, and apparently you have to redo it every now and then with one of these little paper thingies. You rub it over the cedar wood so the scent is a bit more prominent again. And the good thing about this is this smells really great for us humans, but moths hate the scent, and I don't have any moths. But I feel like I can never be too cautious, and since spring summer is very much a bug party period of time, I thought it was better safe than sorry. So this is the box I'm working with. I'm going to put this in my wardrobe now as well, so I feel mentally like I've done everything I can to keep my wardrobe in a pristine condition. Maybe you've spotted this dress in the miscellaneous wardrobe on the side, but this dress definitely needs one of these because she is pricey. I got a 10% birthday discount on her, but she's a dress from House of CB. It's my first ever House of CB dress. She is stunning. Such a heavy, voluminous dress. I wore this the first time when I went to a ballet performance. The day after my birthday. Was a lot of fun. It's so beautiful, and yes, very, very special, beautiful piece, and I cannot wait to wear this again. It's very beautiful, very overdressed, and that's why it's in my miscellaneous wardrobe, because unfortunately this is not daily wear. I mentioned that this middle wardrobe is also one of my daily wardrobes, but my daily clothing pieces are more over here, and some skirts over here, and my bags over here, shoes on the bottom, and over here is more of like normally my bras and undies aren't on here as well, but for privacy reasons got rid of those. So I do have just some tank tops that I wear under clothing pieces sometimes, mainly in winter. Over here is my workout gear, so I never thought I'd have workout gear. So I started Pilates in February of this year, and I've gone to I think 13 or 14 classes in total, and it's a lot of fun. After all my life not working out, it's so nice to work out, but it's so bloody expensive. It's so expensive, and I can't keep doing it. So after the courses I still have planned are over, my membership is cancelled because it's just too pricey. And I don't mind buying a clothing piece every once in a while as an investment, but honestly, I thought, oh, I'll be able to manage it, I'll be able to budget it, but it's just too much. And over here is my pajama section. So yeah, that's this wardrobe. This bag, my parents paid half of it and I paid the other half of it for my birthday. It's from Demelier? How do I pronounce it in English? I don't know. London, and it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful quality bag. I love the structure. Structured bags are so beautiful, and this bag is a prized possession of mine now, so I'm very happy with that. I'm actually thinking maybe I should go through my skirts as well, because I feel like some of these are a bit more wintry, and I don't know if I would wear them in summer. So sometimes even if you can wear something in summer, sometimes you don't. So I don't know if I would wear this in summer because it's a bit of a thicker material, but I think it has potential, so I'm leaving it here. This is the matching skirt from the Sandra set. These are my black shorts. I wear these every season in winter. I wear these with tights underneath. Love these so much.
Still looking for a white pair of shorts actually. Skirts that I wear in every season as well. Same with this one. This one I don't know if I will like without tights underneath. I don't know if this would look as good with my bare legs, but I'm not going to put it away. This one I am going to put in my fall winter wardrobe because this color combination is something I just don't wear in summer. I'm not gonna reach for that in summer, that's something I know, or in spring. Same with this skirt. This is more of a fall winter piece. This can stay, and this one as well. Okay, good. I actually used to have all my skirts up on hangers, but I felt like it was taking up a lot of space in that wardrobe and I didn't really enjoy it. So that's why I put everything like this on here, and I actually really like that. So I kind of like the way that looks. It's also, I feel like it takes up less space on that side of the wardrobe because you still want to be able to move your hangers freely, and for me this is perfectly to see everything. So for me this was actually a really good solution. So I have these very beautiful slingback shoes and I love these so much, and I lived in these all throughout last summer and I wore them the other day and my feet hurt so much, and I don't know why that is. I've worn these all last summer, no issues, and suddenly I also walked a lot. Maybe I overdid it, but still I have walked a lot in these before, so I don't really know what happened. And I don't know, my ex betraying me is one thing, but my shoes betraying me is something I'm not giving up on them yet. I still see potential. I also have this really beautiful top that I got not too long ago. Look at these buttons. I love a good button detail. And I actually had this on top of my skirts because I don't know how to store this. If I put it on a hanger, it's also kind of weird. I mean, hang it like this doesn't make a whole lot of sense now, does it? Or I mean, it doesn't for me. Or I have to hang it differently. What's the best way to organize this? Keep this stored. Also, it has this thing at the back which cinches in so nice. It's so stunning. And I have a bad habit. If you see the tag on the clothing piece still, I'll tell you why I do that in a second when I figured out how to hang this up. Yeah, there we go. That's way better. Yeah, okay, go. More pieces in my wardrobe that still have tags and even wrapping on them. So the reason why I do this is it's such a weird thing that I do. I know I love these pieces and I'm going to keep them, but I often buy from Zalando and you have 100 days there to return something. So even though I know I love something and I'm going to keep it, I always hang it in my wardrobe with the tag until I know I'm ready to wear it or wash it. And up until that point, I always seem to leave the tag on. It's just kind of this mental thing. I've never returned anything that I hung in my wardrobe with a tag on. I always keep it, but it's just such a weird thing that I do. I can't seem to the initial commit of cutting the tag off, and that's what I really like about online shopping, to be honest, is that you have some time to rethink if you're going to keep something or not. So I'm going to take this off with you together because this is a really beautiful piece. It's actually from Ralph Lauren. But Zalando carries Ralph Lauren as well. And the initial time that I bought it, no, I actually did it with this piece, I remember. The initial time that I bought this piece, I bought this in an extra small, and it fit around my waist, but which is just a bit too tight for my liking. It has these 3 things where you can adjust the belt, and on the other belt I was at the biggest setting, and I didn't really like that idea because the likelihood of gaining weight with getting older is more likely than losing weight. So I really wanted to have a bit more playroom, so I actually went for a size up, a size small. And yeah, I still haven't taken off the thingies, and I really want to show you, but it's really beautiful. I need a scissor. Oh my god, I just put on this belt to show you, and I never intend on wearing a belt with these trousers because that's really beautiful buttons. I don't feel like I need to. But look at this! This is such a pretty combination. This color scheme, I'm obsessed. Look at how pretty this belt is. This definitely elevates the outfit so much. I love a good belt. Oh my god, this belt! I'm so happy I finally took the packaging off. I don't even know why I'm like that, but I'm so happy I did now, and I can show you because it's a look. I'm very, very happy with this. I love a good belt. Belts do so much. They do so much. Just really get a good belt. Okay, yeah, the outfit is still nice, but this belt did so much. And I don't know why I've never thought to wear a belt with these pants, because it does have belt loops, but the buttons are so nice in itself, and these are really my comfy pants. So I don't really think of wearing a belt with it. But yeah, so I guess thank you for being here, otherwise I wouldn't have shown you. And I wouldn't have found a new way of styling these trousers. I've had these for such a long time, so I'm so excited to have new ways of wearing stuff again. Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, the Ralph Lauren belt is now with the other, so I put all my belts in this cardboard box, and this is actually on top of a shoebox because I don't have any drawers. And over here then we have the other section, so we have the skirts over here, we have the pants over here, we have dresses over here, tops over here, and then we have the vests. And this is all the cedar wood in action, protecting everything even more, which we love to see. I actually barely ever get rid of an article of clothing because most of the time if I doubt to keep something, I keep it in storage. It's because sometimes I still reach for those items many years later, and the issue with that is even if I reach for those items, it might not always be a lot, but once in a while kind of thing. So then I don't dare to get rid of them. But sometimes you just gotta be honest with yourself if you need to clear something out. And I actually have to be honest about this blouse. And the issue with this is I love this blouse when I got it. It's from the & Other store. It's a beautiful quality. I love the buttons. I really wanted to try to experiment with more color in my wardrobe. And then I filmed the & Other stories Come Shopping With Me, and I did a whole portion at the end where I wore this blouse. And on camera, I thought this green on camera looked green, screen green. So then I really didn't feel like reaching for it because every time I saw it hanging in my wardrobe, I was like, oh yeah, that's the blouse I thought looked green, screen green. So I haven't worn it since then, so I should be honest with myself. Am I going to wear this or not? Yeah, if I'm putting it on like not like this again, I'm looking in the mirror by the way, then I'm like, what's the issue? I don't see any issue. It's just nice. It's a nice color. I can see why I picked it up, not with these trousers I always wear it, but I could definitely see why I liked it in the first place or why I picked it up. But I don't reach for it. But if I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, oh, this green looks great with my hair color and skin tone. So, but I remember, because I saw myself on that footage from the & Other stories Come Shopping With Me, I remember thinking it looks so green screen green. I really thought I was gonna clear this piece out. This is the one piece I was like, you are going to go if I'm doing this wardrobe clear out. This is the piece I'm doing this for. You're gonna be cleared out no matter what. Now I'm wearing it and the hoarder in me is like, no, no. I'm actually thinking that this is the one clothing piece that I should give myself a time limit with, because the most of the clothing pieces that I keep in storage that I'm more unsure about, I keep them in there as long as I need. But with this one, I feel like if I haven't worn it this spring summer, I probably won't be wearing it. So this one is getting a deadline. If I haven't worn it by the end of spring summer, it's gotta go. You're getting a deadline. It's a really good testament for me to know that I have to be very wary when buying colors. Because I do love them, but I do reach for black and white the most. So I'm done with the wardrobe clear out for now because I'm exhausted. I really want to have dinner right now. I do want to show you what I did and how it looks right now, and then I'm going to say goodbye to you. But first, the wardrobe still. So here we have one of the main wardrobes. It looks really good, really nice and really clear. Oh my god, I fell over the cedar wood. Then you can see the other wardrobe over here. I'm not going to show my pajamas because that's not relevant. We have the bags and the skirts and the shoe collection down here. Over here we have the miscellaneous wardrobe, and I actually feel like the most change is in this side because this was so messy. So I still have some occasion wear in here, and on top of that I also have some winter coats that I don't want to put in storage because they're too pretty and too good to put in storage. I almost forgot to show you this rail. So the only thing I did here is this rail already was for my jackets because it's easy for me to pick them up and go out with them and just throw them on. And the only thing I changed here is there was a white dress on here that I put in the wardrobe, and I put this denim jacket in here that was in the other wardrobe. So that's the only thing I changed really. And then other than that, I also added some cedarwood thingies, the ones in the bags, and that one over here, and there's also one in between over here. So I really want to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you're clearing out your wardrobe or what you're doing while watching this. I'm really curious to know how you're spending your time today. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you again very soon.